I need $20,000. I'm in debt $20,000.
Is this thing recording?
Yep.
All right, sweet.
I'm gonna kill myself, Scott.
You just dive right in,
Yeah,
right where we left off.
Right where we left off. Yeah, this is welcome to episode number 1, except for that we've done this 2 other times.
That's right. This is number 3.
Yep.
Technical issues last time, where it sounded like crap.
And now we're starting again, and it'll probably sound like crap again, but who gives a fuck, dude?
Yeah.
How's that Karuba coffee treating you?
It's adequate.
From beautiful Quick Trip in beautiful Middleton. Did you get that in Middleton or Madison?
I got it in Middleton here.
Beautiful. Right across the street?
No.
Down the street?
Down the road a bit.
There's like 3 of them just in this vicinity.
It was all kind of the same strip. I was like hoping there'd be one, and there was a bunch.
Fuck yeah, dude.
The place rules.
It's the best, dude. I literally, like when I was not $20,000 in debt, I ate every single meal from there.
From Quick Trip?
Yep. That's
so Wisconsin of you.
But now I just eat most of them because I try to save money sometimes.
What's the frozen pizza brand from...
Brian, what's it called?
Orv's?
I thought it was... No, it's Don's.
Don's. Yeah.
3 for $11, bitch.
Should we reintroduce ourselves since we don't have an intro one?
Go ahead, dude.
I'm Scott from Strange Tape Zine. I publish this zine, and I do a YouTube show on the Found Footage Festival's YouTube channel where I show and document weird video clips from my VHS collection. And who are you?
I'm David. Did you say your last name?
I'm Scott Miller.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I just didn't know. Whatever. I'm David.
You can find me.
David Matthew Dawson. I'm a guy that makes movies, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I do. I got nothing else. You're the famous one. Like I was saying in the other episodes that sounded like shit. You're famous. I'm a piece of shit. And welcome to the show.
I'm not famous.
Dude, you were on tour, dude. Yeah. With the Found Footage Festival, okay?
I was on tour.
Let's put it this way. When it comes to whatever weird niche thing that we're into, you're pretty close to the top, okay?
I don't know.
I mean, that doesn't say much because it's a lame-ass hobby. But you're up there, dude.
Maybe. I don't know.
Every time I fucking meet a new person, I go, hey, do you know Scott from Strange Tapes? And they're like, yeah, what's up?
Really?
And it's probably people that you've actually never met, but they just know you from the internet.
I feel like people don't know me. A lot of people didn't know me on different cities, and when I was with the Found Footage guys, they're like... But that's what was cool about going on tour is that, you know, you get to introduce the goofy crap I do to new people, potentially.
Yeah.
Ride the coattails of the very talented and much more talented and famous.
How long is their show? Do they do like an hour?
They do like an hour, maybe a little over an hour, actually.
Nice. And you did like 15 minutes?
10-15 minutes of... I have a little it's basically like my YouTube show, but a live version. So I do like the little Adult Swim length shows or whatever.
You got any stand-up jokes in there?
I kind of was starting to pepper in some...
You're like, what's up with VHS tapes? Them things are fucked up, huh?
Yeah, what about these VHS tapes, right?
Yeah. When are you going to start peppering in the fact that VHS is over and DVD's the #1 format?
Soon enough. That episode that we did together, we're trying to make DVD the thing.
We're not even going to need to do much, I feel like. I feel like it's just going to happen, bro.
Yeah. I think it's a better format.
It's a way better format. I mean, it looks like shit, but so does VHS, so.
Yeah.
Fuck Blu-ray, is all I'm saying. DVD.
We actually had a running joke that I should come out there and start doing like really topical hot button stuff and then just go into my like dorky clips.
Oh yeah.
Like
that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Do like a weird monologue.
Yeah. Like weirdly political and like heavy and then
you should get really political, dude.
Yeah.
You should go David Rock Nelson style political.
Oh yeah, I was just at my sister's house in Madison. We rewatched that Vice,
that doc on him.
Yeah, that 30-minute doc on David the Rock Nelson, the Outsider doc.
Yeah,
God, it's so good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Isn't there another one too, or are there multiple?
Yeah, there's maybe 5 episodes.
Nice.
They did one on the guy that did Miami Connection.
Oh, nice. No, what I was saying is multiple docs on David Rock Nelson.
Oh yeah, there's like 3.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called, but
he's a character, dude.
Yeah.
We got to have him on the show one of these days, dude.
We really should.
It'll be a Rogan length episode. I feel like
there's no way you can rein him into a palatable amount of.
And if we do it, we'll do it at your apartment probably, or we could do it on location at his place, maybe if he allows that.
Live from the Rock's dungeon.
Yeah, we could all get at like 3 a.m. We'll go there at 3 a.m. and drink a bunch of Java and just have Sven Gulli playing in the background.
Yeah, that'd actually be pretty awesome.
Yeah,
that's part of the reason I started picking up movies from him when I would order them, because, no offense to the man, he is the man, but I kind of didn't really want him to know where I lived. So,
yeah,
because who knows? He seems kind of like a pop-by guy.
Oh, totally. Although I don't think he drives, does he?
No, but he is well versed in public transportation. He gets around all over the Chicagoland area.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely imagine you just walking out of your apartment on some random Tuesday or something, and Scott, down the street.
Exactly. I can picture it.
That would be awesome, dude.
But yeah, that night at Analog Video, R.I.P. was quite a scene.
Is it R.I.P. or just R.I.P. a break?
For now, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get Swanberg on here too, dude.
That would rule.
Friend of the pod.
Close personal friend of David Dawson.
No, dude. We said this on one of the Ixnade episodes, close personal friend of Scott. I'm trying to become close personal friends, and it's not happening, dude.
I think he likes you, buddy.
I'm good, dude, because I'm fucking tight. This is my beautiful apartment, by the way.
Yeah, where are we?
Brian, is a photo of my dead dad in the shot? Check it out.
Yeah, that's...
Now, fuck, dude. I should bring it down and put it right here. Right here in the middle of the table.
That's good for a comedy movie podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Get people comfortable.
Yeah, about 4 years ago, my dad's heart exploded inside of his chest and he died. A truly funny story about that. I think I was talking to Brian, the producer, off mic about this earlier. He died. Ha ha ha, funny. That's the funny part. Just kidding. He died. And then my mom and him were like not really religious, but they like pretended to be religious. And they were just like every once in a while. So she like wanted like a priest or whatever to come and bless whatever the fuck they do.
Yeah.
And he came. First of all, we were not Catholic. They were not Catholic, but that was the only, because it happened at like 5 a.m. So they had like a Catholic priest come, and he did not realize that my dad was already dead. So he's like throwing like holy water on his face and shit, and like reading him his last rites and shit.
What?
And then he like turns to my mom and he's like, "So how long's he got?" Or like, what? And we're just like, he's ice cold right now.
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
He's been dead for hours, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, that shit's hilarious, huh?
Yeah, what a start here.
Yeah, dude.
What do you shift to from that?
I'm gonna kill myself. I'll just go back to that.
No.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Why not, dude? What's the point, dude?
You got to make this last movie. Or next movie. Not
yeah,
last.
what the fuck, dude? What was that?
This next movie.
I actually
many.
I did an interview on a podcast earlier today, and he had like a round of questions at the end, like just random questionnaire. And one was like, what's a song title that describes your life or something? And I did Suicide Pact by this band called Hoax. And he got all like, oh. I was like, no, it's funny, dude.
Well, you're kind of freaking me out, David.
It's funny to talk about killing yourself, dude, right? Isn't that right, everyone?
Well, I don't know about all that.
So you got a beautiful crew neck from the world's largest truck stop.
Yeah. The world's largest truck stop in Iowa. I was there last weekend.
How much fun did you fucking have there?
It's one of the greatest places I've ever been in my life.
It's fucking incredible.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw, I posted some select DVDs from
did you buy any or were you just looking through?
Most of it was just for show, for documenting it purposes, but I did end up buying that one that was all generic and it just said werewolves on it. That was pretty good. And
have you cracked it open yet? Or
yeah, and unfortunately, and I saw this coming, it's all the usual public domain werewolves, like Werewolf of Washington, Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitory. Well, there's one called like Werewolf Moon or something. It's just complete horse shit. You see like the werewolf for like a second at the end.
Nothing fun and interesting, just like the free shit that they could scoop together.
Yeah. That's the same garbage that's been in the public domain since the early VHS era, basically.
Yeah.
So, but it was still funny. It's just says werewolves on the cover. Like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That is funny, dude.
Hell yeah.
There's the Dollar Tree in Waunakee, which is, do you know where Waunakee is? It's like 10 minutes up the road.
No.
They have, I don't know if this is at all Dollar Trees, but they have like a table like this of movies in there for 50 cents.
Oh, nice.
DVDs. I don't know. I didn't really look that closely. I don't know if there's anything worth 50 cents. But
Yeah, I checked out a dollar store or two in my area in Chicago 2 or 3 weekends ago. I sent you that picture. I found Harmony Korine's Beach Bum.
Yeah, that's so
that
funny.
kind of blew my mind.
How much was that?
$1.
It was $1.
Yeah.
That's all. Did you buy it?
I bought that one.
Yeah.
I started buying like all the horror I would find there because some of that crap is, man.
Like we said, dude, bringing DVD back, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But it's weird because they're like 2022 DVDs and
Right.
like, I mean, but some of that stuff they try to make it look like Charles Band, like full moon artwork, and then you pop it in and it's like, I mean, it's shot with an iPhone probably.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's just.
Are you talking about just like the low budget horror stuff that they have? Just yeah.
Like the really low budget. Some of it was like kind of blowing my mind in like a kind of The Room kind of way.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Like I saw one called Dollface or something like that.
I've heard of that actually.
Yeah, and I think they had a French, like from France actress was the lead, and for whatever reason, they made this weird decision where all of her dialogue is just like internal, like in her mind, but people can hear it and they don't explain why. It's so bizarre.
So she doesn't actually speak like on camera?
No, her lips never move, and I think it's because she like didn't know English or something, so they just like had her.
I mean, that's a way to get around it, I guess, but you should probably like say like, oh, she's mute, and or do some stupid exposition.
Yeah, work it into the story somehow, even if it's clunky. But they just like dove in with it, and like you're just supposed to believe.
I wonder if SRS has any titles in little shitty dollar stores anywhere.
They could.
Someday you might find Flesh Games in a dollar store.
That would be exciting to find Flesh Games in a dollar.
It might be a little too twisted for the dollar store.
Could be.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some pretty twisted stuff on those shelves. I found an R. Kelly DVD.
That is twisted, dude.
Some Woody Allen. There's a lot of Woody Allen on the shelves of Dollar Tree.
I feel like people don't actually care about that, but
not really.
Whatever.
Not anymore, anyway.
No. Did you just smell yourself?
Oh, and I was gonna like cough or burp. I couldn't tell which one it was.
Producer Brian, are we still good? Nice.
All right.
At some point, maybe we'll get you a microphone. You can talk. We can be like, "Hey, yeah, isn't that funny?" You go, "Ha ha ha," stuff like that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, Flesh Games, still waiting for that to come out on Blu-ray. I did get. Did I send you? He sent like a sketch of the artwork. It looks actually.
No, you didn't send it to me.
It actually. Oh yeah, we're shooting. I was gonna. I was gonna pull out my phone, but
send it after.
It's right there.
Yeah.
It's funny because this in the sketch it says Flesh Game.
Does it really? Oh.
But it's actually it kind of pisses. It doesn't piss me off, but I was hoping that it was going to be like a bad artwork that's like ridiculous, but it's actually like kind of sick.
Oh, nice.
So
I'm looking forward to seeing it. For the listeners, Flesh Games is David Dawkins.
Dawkins? What the fuck, dude?
Richard Dawkins.
For everybody listening, Scott is high as hell on pancakes right now.
I got pancake brain so bad right now. And I ate them like 6 hours ago.
Yeah, dude. Well, I started this morning off with half a pizza, so and not like a frozen pizza, like a extra large from an actual pizza place. Anyways,
you ordered it right in the morning?
No, I was in Rockford yesterday, so every time I'm in Rockford, I have to pick up a pizza because they have superior pizza, and I picked one up and I ate half of it on the way home, and then that's like what I do on the weekends.
Nice.
Because on Friday I get a big ass pizza, eat half of it, and then Saturday morning I just wake up and I'm like, I need fucking the rest of that fucking pizza, and then I eat it, and then I feel like shit the rest of the whole weekend, basically.
What's the best pizza in Rockford? I think you might have told me, but I already forgot.
Capri, but it burnt down.
Oh,
but I think they're rebuilding. But it's not going to be the same.
Yeah,
it's like it's on the different side. It's on a different side of town, and. Because doesn't the pizza oven have something to do with it? Like, it's like an old-ass place. Like,
yeah,
if they change
people say that, yeah.
It's going to not taste the same.
There's places in Chicago where they're like, I want it in the old oven, and you burn it or something. You know, like, you have to, there's all, like, little tricks, I guess. To.
So now I get pizza from either Sam's in Rockton or, not to be confused by the other Sam's, because it's different and it's better, or Pietro's in Roscoe.
All right.
On the way out of town, I just pick it up. It's so fucking good, dude.
Damn. Yeah.
I would show you a picture, but again, my phone is up there.
Yeah. You mean we're not recording this on professional?
No, it's not a red.
Yeah.
According to producer Brian, it looks like shit, so who gives a fuck anyways?
So I see you guys got a lot of movies around here.
Yeah, I told you this place is a nightmare, dude.
It's not as bad as you were saying.
It's completely the opposite of your apartment.
Yeah, my cat's tiny.
Your cat's tiny. Our cat is huge and fat as fuck.
It's big.
It's dark in here. Like, this is the most light that we would ever have in this entire place.
Yeah.
There's shit everywhere. Not literal shit, but
there was piss everywhere yesterday.
Yeah, that fucking cat pissed on me, dude.
Yeah. So let me break that down. You're sitting there and the cat, just a hot stream suddenly, or was
the cat. So when I'm sitting on the couch, a lot of times, usually when Brian's gone, because she only will like hang out with one of us if the other one is gone. She will not do it if both of us are in the same room. She thinks she's like cheating on. We're like, I don't know. It's weird, dude. It's a weird relationship we have with this cat. But so Brian was gone. He was at the comic book store. Like I said, there's all these comic books just sitting here not doing anything. There's so many of them. And she will hop up if I'm on the couch, and then I'll pet her. She'll just lay next to me or whatever. And sometimes I'll pick her up and pet her, and it pisses her off a little bit, but she's fine. So I was holding her, and then I let her go to hop up on the back of the couch, like behind me.
Yeah.
And then Brian bursts in the door at the same time, because he always, for some reason, on Fridays, he like kicks the door in. I don't fucking understand why. But I think it was a combination of her being pissed off that I was holding her, and he kicked the door open, and it like scared
the piss out of her.
I think literally that happened. Or she's a diva when it comes to the litter box, so it may have been not up to par for her.
So where'd you get pissed on?
It was like, because I was sitting in the right corner of that couch, it was like in this, like right here, this region.
I feel like that cat could really produce a lot of piss.
It was a lot of piss, dude.
Yeah.
The clothes are back there because we didn't have detergent. We had to order some.
Me in the cat piss clothes corner.
You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, thanks.
But yeah, I had to like take a shower.
Jesus Christ.
It wasn't like oh, a little bit of piss. Like I was like,
that's a lot of piss.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, it's probably good. I needed to take a shower anyways. Been a while. Been a while.
It's been a while.
You ever gotten pissed on by a cat?
Yeah, when I just got the kitten, Jenny.
Well, now that makes more sense. Not a 6-year-old.
Yeah, the kitten was, this was just probably like 4 or 5 months ago. But right when I brought her home, she was like super scared. She had this little shakiness to her, and I had her on my comforter on my bed, and all of a sudden she just starts just streaming all over it.
Yeah, so this 6-year-old cat does that sometimes for fun. You know? Yeah.
Oh, it's a big...
She also, I'm not even going to say it. People will call us fucking cat abusers.
Yeah, don't abuse your cat.
We don't abuse the cat.
Good.
Although Brian did accidentally spray her with water earlier today. Not on purpose.
Cat abuse. I mean,
not on purpose. He meant to spray her with just air, and there happened to be, it was with the thing that we used to spray blood. And it had some water in the bottom.
Yeah.
And she was pissed the hell off.
Well, don't they say that you're supposed to do that for training cats, is like to get them off stuff?
I don't know if you're supposed to, but it's the thing that people do.
Yeah, I guess you're not really supposed.
Yeah.
It's in the rule book. You're supposed to.
Yeah. When they're talking shit, you fucking blast them in the face with some water.
A little squirt gun. My cat's not that afraid of water for some reason.
Really? She's just like, whatever?
Yeah, she's still like, when I'm pissing, she'll like hop up and like look in the bowl.
Start drinking your piss.
Almost. I've accidentally pissed on her before. I don't feel great about it. But
it's the opposite of this fucking house, dude. You pissed on your cat. Our cat pissed on me, dude.
Everything's the inverse
Everything's
here.
the opposite, dude. Yeah, what the fuck, dude? I hate my life. I'm going to kill myself.
For the record, don't kill yourself. And for the record, I don't enjoy pissing on my cat. It was
I don't know, dude. Sounds like you're into that type of thing, dude.
Total accident.
Yeah.
Poor little thing. She's the sweetest.
She's a great cat.
Yeah.
She's better than the cat that lives here.
Still on the wires over there?
No, she's in her fucking tree now, see?
Yeah.
Notice the blinds that that are behind her. And now look at the ones where she's not sleeping in front of.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can do some math. figure out what happened with those blinds.
Right.
Yeah, so what else is going on, dude?
Last night I went to midnight screening of The Room.
Nice, dude. Are people still annoying at those screenings?
Dude, I had never been.
Oh, have you never been to The Room?
I've seen The Room like a lot of times, like 15 years ago, like when it was the buzz
Cult,
was
when it was a little cult.
Yeah, like pre-Disaster Artist. I feel like there was a huge, like, it was still kind of fun, and like I was trying not to go into this thing with like a hater mentality.
It's hard for people like us, dude.
Yeah, but you know what? It ended up surprising me a lot. It was a completely packed house, and I ended up having a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Like,
the Music Box people laid down some ground rules. They just got a brand new screen there, and they had to confiscate all these footballs because they didn't want people throwing footballs at the brand new screen. And you know, I've seen it with groups, but not like it's sold out the Music Box. This is 2024, and it's still selling out the Music Box.
That's pretty crazy.
Tommy Wiseau wasn't even there. It's just like for fun, and actually had a blast. To be honest,
awesome.
Yeah.
I saw it probably right around when the Disaster Artist came out here in Madison, and it was fucking annoying, and I hated it.
Were you getting pelted with spoons?
Yeah, they're just throwing spoons, and everybody's like, "Oh, I love this part." It's like, we get it, dude. You like this shitty movie. I get it, dude. It's not like interesting anymore that you like this. Like, we all are here for it. It's not like none of us got tricked into coming. Like, we understand what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. There were some surprises. I forgot. I mean, I don't care about spoilers. Who cares? And it's a 20-something-year-old
Yeah, I was going
movie,
to say, it's old as fuck, dude.
And everyone's seen The Damn Room. But I had seen it so many times, and it had been long enough, but I forgot it ends with him putting the gun in his mouth. And, like, when he's dead, like...
Brian, close your ears. You haven't seen it, right? Yeah.
Oh. Well, anyway, he's laying there dead.
Yeah.
And, like, the woman and Mark come in, and, like, they're like crying over him. They started a suck his dick chant at the Music Box. They were going, suck his dick. So, and it was killing me. It's like, it's the scene after he kills himself.
He's dead.
Like, so that was a surprise. That is
interesting. I don't think anything like that happened here.
Yeah. It was pretty funny, I gotta say.
No, another screening that I've been to in Madison, which has nothing to do with The Room. Was it with you, Brian? I went and saw the original Halloween a few years ago. At Marcus, or was it with somebody else? I can't remember. Well, we saw that, and Madison's a college town,
right?
Bunch of fucking dumb college kids.
Big university here.
Yeah, fucking idiots, dude. So we're in there with a bunch of college kids, and the movie ends, and I overhear people being like, talking about like, oh, I think it's like grandfathered into being like a good movie because it's so old.
Halloween?
Yeah,
the John Carpenter
1978.
Classic?
Yeah. These kids are like, it's like, it's like funny because it's so bad. That's what these fucking psychos are saying about one of the greatest pieces of cinematic art.
Well, it was a groundbreaking movie, right?
It's so good.
It influenced the whole 80s slasher thing.
And also, it's just good.
It is.
It's just fucking, it looks beautiful. It's fucking so stylish, and it's great. I mean, there's a couple spots where there's like I don't know how familiar I'm like a psycho when it comes to Halloween.
I've seen it a fair amount of times.
I've seen it 50,000 million bajillion times.
I believe it.
But there's a part at the end where like Laurie Strode's like she like goes for the keys and she goes the keys. There's just like some dumbass shit in the movie, but it's like who gives a fuck? Mostly, it's like as close to perfect in my mind as a movie can be.
Yeah.
And these fucking kids. Like,
it's blasphemy.
It's like so bad that it's good. I think they were like treating it like The Room. That's why I thought. That's why I thought.
No.
Like, what are you talking about, dude?
That's really, really something.
I hate.
Was it like a mostly college kid crowd or something?
Yeah. It was like every once in a while theaters do screenings like around Halloween Halloween. It was just that. So
right.
I'm sure it was a bunch of people getting their dick sucked at the movie theater.
Crazy college kids gone wild.
Fucking at the movie theater, dude.
It's a big party town, right? Madison.
Speaking
Wisconsin.
of another fun movie theater experience, I went and saw The Zone of Interest.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's not the joke is that it's like about like Nazis and stuff, and it's not fun at all.
Oh really?
Very bleak.
Is it?
It's good, but it's like heavy as fuck, dude.
Really?
It's about like a Nazi officer and his family, and they live right outside of Auschwitz, and they just like have a normal, happy existence, and there's like gunshots in the distance, and like you see smoke coming up, and
Jesus Christ, dude.
it's really fucking heavy.
We got opening with your dead dad, and now we're talking Holocaust.
This is my life, dude. This is get in my brain, dude. This is just what I'm telling you.
You ever watch a romantic comedy or
Fuck
something?
no, dude.
What about just a regular comedy?
I like Biodome a lot.
Biodome's sick.
I fucking love Biodome.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to write a sequel to it, but I've just never put pen to paper.
An unofficial. I love unofficial sequels.
No, I want this to be official.
Yeah.
I want Stephen Baldwin and Pauly Shore to come back now.
You think you can get the Weasel?
I think I could get Pauly Shore over fucking Stephen Baldwin.
That's probably true.
Where the fuck is he at?
No
Isn't he
idea.
like a god guy or something? Or
I can't remember which Baldwin is.
the one killed someone.
Alec.
Yeah.
From 30 Rock.
Yep. Another hilarious situation.
Another hilarious movie event.
Yeah, dude. Let's just go down the list of hilarious movie stuff.
Yeah. Tragedies.
Holocaust. Fucking killing people on set.
Yeah. Did you ever see? I had Shudder for like a month somehow. I don't remember why, but they had that series on there that was all like on screen death, like
Yeah, it was
tragedies on screen or whatever.
What was that shit called? Producer Brian.
Something.
I don't remember, but they did the Twilight Zone.
Right.
Yes, the Twilight Zone
Twilight
movie.
Zone and
Cursed
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
curse movies. They did.
I like that. I like that side. Like I thought that some of the original stuff they did on Shudder was cool.
Right.
I stopped my Shudder recently, and didn't you too, Brian? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember how I think I got it free somehow for like a month or two.
Yeah, dude. Famous Scott getting free stuff from Shudder.
Yeah, I had Shudder for free one time.
Dude, I remember I signed up for Shudder like post beta, but like really early. It had like I could like spend up 2 minutes going through the movies that were
Right.
available, and it was wild, dude.
Yeah, they didn't. What did they just have on there? Like kind of crap or
There was some good stuff. There was like I can't think of it. Dude, my brain sucks, dude. It's a movie. Speaking of, I think was Joe Swanberg in it? I can't remember. I don't know, dude. You know,
You mean your best friend Joe Swanberg?
let's move on, dude. I can't think. Okay, that's one thing. My brain is literally rotting out of my fucking skull, dude.
Dude, same. Pancakes
What
or
is it?
not, my brain just feels like shit all the time.
Why? What is happening?
I don't know.
Is it getting older? Is it COVID?
Probably.
Is it?
I don't want to go down that path again.
Yeah, we did go down
Good
COVID.
thing we got rid of those other episodes. David was on
Yeah.
a tirade.
Let's get back into it.
No,
dude.
let's
the
not.
vaccine is fake. It's gene therapy.
No, you get us
I'm kidding.
flagged immediately.
I love vaccines, actually. Give me more vaccines.
Yeah,
No, they had some good shit on there. It was just so wild to like, you could tell that it was new,
right.
and it was just like, you know, like we're really into like DIY movies and stuff. It kind of
Yeah.
felt like that, but for a streamer.
That sounds cool.
It was cool, and then
Yeah.
now it's turned into a monster.
Yeah, you do a lot of original stuff on
It's
there.
still
now,
there's still some good stuff, but I just
yeah,
there's stuff. And then we had Screambox for a while too. I don't know if you know about that.
yeah. I'm kind of familiar with it.
And there's good stuff that I want to watch on all the streaming websites, but I just don't. So
Yeah.
I just got rid of all of my stuff.
I wanted it for Joe Bob when he returned at
Yeah.
first, but those are so damn long. Have
They're
you ever
very long.
watched? Oh, I used to watch Monster Vision when I was a kid.
Of course.
I
Yeah.
was like super into Joe Bob, and I could tell you the truth. I never really made it through the second movie, even as a kid.
Yeah.
But
I just like the idea. It's nice and cozy feeling. It's just
It
nice.
is.
You just pop it on. You don't really have to pay attention to what's going on. It's not
Yeah.
like watching a movie in the traditional way because it cuts in and out.
yeah, I mean, I like the Joe Bob parts better than the movie.
Exactly,
most of the
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, pretty much most of the time.
It's got that lady with the huge knockers.
Yeah, she looks like a doll, kind of.
Yep.
What's her name again?
I don't remember.
I saw her.
Brian, producer Brian. Diana Prince. See,
that's
he's
right.
a great producer.
Damn,
we do
need
need
Brian around all the time.
We gotta fucking get this motherfucker on mic next time,
I
dude.
think I follow her on Instagram, and I still forgot her name. See,
Yeah, you gotta follow her on Twitter where her big ass titties are out.
Mm.
Darcy
Darcy
the Mail Girl.
there it is.
That's what's up. She was supposed to be, or no, she's in Halloween Ends for a very short scene. and
Oh,
I think
really?
She got killed in it, but that part got cut out. But she is in it. She's like a receptionist for like a radio station or something.
Yeah, I got my picture taken with her and Joe Bob at the Music Box a couple years ago.
Nice.
He did a couple events over the last couple years. He did one right after the pandemic and one before.
Yeah.
And I met him both times, but The second time around, they were selling VHS tapes at their table.
Oh, really?
They're like the Shutter version.
Oh, I remember those.
They were like $90 a piece.
Course, yeah, it's insane.
I was like, I looked at them. I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool to have.
And then you're like,
nope.
You should have talked to him and been like, listen, I'm Scott from Strange Tapes. It's kind of a big deal. This is too much money. Okay, you need to fucking... Although it's not, because I bet they sold a lot of them. So.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't know who these people are all the time, but they sell.
If people buy a lot of them, it's... Even if it seems like it's too much, it's not.
Yeah.
Like if people are buying them, so whatever.
Sometimes I want to know who these people are. But some of that stuff sells.
I know.
People buy... whatever.
Well, producer Brian likes to buy a lot of bootlegs. So if you're ever wondering the people who buy like Midsommar on VHS tape, it's producer Brian.
Do you have Midsommar on VHS tape? Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
You got Hereditary too, right? Yeah.
I verbatim said the last time, why do people buy those? No offense, Brian.
Here's the guy right here, dude. Producer Brian.
It's just, I mean, like I said before, I'm glad that I don't think they shouldn't exist.
No,
they're
dude,
just not my
incorrect. That's last time he said, fuck those fucking things.
Not even close. Not even close.
Shit. Dude. No, I like the idea too. It's just like, first of all, I'm poor as fuck, so I can't afford to buy any type of unnecessary VHS stuff. And also, it's just like, am I going to watch a tape of Hereditary? I mean, it's just maybe.
You got to stick to the necessary ones. Dunstan checks in. It's Pat.
Yeah. Flesh Games.
Flesh Games.
Yep.
I think
those three.
That's about it.
That's it. Dude.
It's the Holy Trinity.
On VHS tape, there's a lot more on DVD, but VHS...
It's endless on DVD.
Yeah.
It kind of ends at those three on VHS, though.
Oh, I fucking love DVD, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, man. Fuck.
Can you see the time on there?
We're about halfway through for this one.
All right, that's cool. I'm still feeling it.
You want to talk?
Yeah.
Talk about this at all? Can you see it? Producer Brian, can you see this? Or is the lighting so horrible that we can't see it?
It's all right. It's okay.
Well, you also have bad eyesight, so.
It's just dark.
Yeah, but can you see it?
Yeah, sure.
It's a new tape. I co-released.
What about now, dude? Fucking idiot.
Let me hold it. Let me hold this baby. It's a movie called Computer Hearts. I brought to David as a gift.
Thank you.
I
was going to offer you money, but you just called it a gift, so fuck you, dude.
You can have it.
Thanks.
Yeah, that just came out, a re-release of it, the slipcase version.
The other one was a clamp. Okay.
These are actually very nice. Lunch Meat and myself co-released it. I did the graphic design. I'm a design nerd.
Yeah, dude, he's a famous graphic design artist.
And they did everything else. That's basically all I did. And I was at the screen. This was from. We met the directors at the Music Box of Horrors like 3 years ago, and it was.
I didn't. That probably looks like I was flipping off. I was flipping off producer Brian behind the camera, and it probably looks like I was like, fuck the Music Box, fuck the directors of this. That's not what I meant.
No,
I was flipping off. Sorry. Continue.
The Music Box of Horrors is actually very awesome.
Yeah, it's tight. I meant no disrespect. I'm sorry.
And what the hell was it? Oh yeah, it was an awesome screening. It like melted minds for sure, and I was one of them.
Did you approach them about that, or was Lunch Meat? Did Lunch Meat approach them?
It was kind of a like Lunch Meat didn't even watch it.
Okay,
he was manning our tables at the time.
Yeah.
We were co-tabling at the event. So I like sat in on it, and I just was watching the crowd reactions, and I loved the movie. It was very, compared to like everything else they were playing, it was way out there.
They dub it the computer fucking movie.
The computer fucking movie, yeah.
Which is tight.
And the directors are awesome.
They were on your show, right?
Yeah. Probably around this time last year.
Nice.
Yeah, they're hilarious. They're into like weird, fucked up movies, like. We talked about the pig fucking movie on a Strange Show, and they're into all the, the shock, crazy movies. Yeah. So
the underground shit.
The underground out there stuff.
Look at how big that cat is that producer
Brian's
Brian's holding.
Big as Brian's torso.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. What do you feed that damn thing?
Dude, she is on a diet, and it is not working, obviously.
Yeah. one of the fattest cats I've ever seen.
Ever? Dude, I've
Ever.
seen way fatter cats than this
No,
fucking...
not me. Thing is massive.
Oh, she loves to be held, as you can tell.
I bet that thing can really piss.
Dude, I got covered in piss last night, dude. She's probably going to come over here and piss on me because she's pissed off at you, motherfucker. Fuck you, Producer Brian. I'm going to keep calling you Producer Brian even when the mics are off.
You should.
I live with Brian, and I'm just going to, he's going to wake up before work and be like, what's up, Producer Brian?
You're going to wake up covered in cat urine?
Yeah. Which is my favorite way to wake up. I love waking up.
Is there any other way?
Don't piss on me, motherfucker. Computer Heart's a computer fucking movie, twisted movie.
Yeah, it's twisted as hell, man.
This is
crazy.
You still got copies of this?
Yeah, I still have a few floating around. Those sold pretty well on the little jaunt of tour dates with the found footage guys.
Hell yeah. I took a peek.
Yeah.
I looked at the stuff about the dark side of the Blard or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, our pal Janice Click in Missouri did the old match the Pink Floyd album to the Wizard of Oz, but he did it with Paul Blart Mall Cop instead.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah. I think we, on our Lost episode.
The Lost episode that you might hear when we need another episode at some point.
It's
going to sound very familiar.
He admitted that it was some other podcast that came up with it or something, but he put it in the physical world. I think it's a funny idea.
Yeah, dude.
Blart Side of the Moon is what he called it.
If you don't put it on tape, it didn't exist before, so.
Yeah, just a concept before, I guess.
Well, the cat wants to get on this podcast, dude.
What kind of movies is the cat like?
Producer Brian, what kind of movies does the cat like? I don't know. I think she probably likes the twisted underground extreme horror.
August Underground.
Yeah,
Martyrs.
That's not even twisted enough for her, dude.
Jesus Christ, what's she like?
She likes
Solo, 120 Days of Sodom.
She loves Solo. She has the Criterion over there.
Yeah. All the twisted Criterions are hers.
Yep. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
She sleeps on the cords in front of the TV and watches the twisted Criterion.
Are there any other twisted ones on the Criterion collection?
I don't know.
That one's
I have no idea, dude. People have been catching me off guard with the Criterion shit lately.
Yeah.
I was on another podcast and we were just randomly, he's like, what's in your Criterion collection? I was like, I was like, the Bicycle Thief and
the French one.
Old Joy. Those are literally the two that I could think of. I have way more, but
some French guy.
Yeah, it's some fucking smart cinema stuff, dude. I went to film school.
I went to film school. I'm David Dawson.
Yeah. Minding the Gap. I don't know if I got a physical.
Oh yeah, that's a Criterion.
It was on at least the Criterion channel. I don't know if that counts as being a Criterion. I don't know if I got a physical.
I think it has to have a physical, but I think it does actually have a Blu-ray.
It might have a Criterion, but
that deserves it.
You want to know what's funny?
Shout out to Bing Rockford.
Bang! You want to know what's funny?
What
is my buddy Corey Nelson, Rockford skateboarder, makes an appearance a couple times in Minding the Gap.
Oh
Guess what other movie he makes an appearance in?
No kidding. He's
Flesh Games.
Skater in Flesh Games?
Yeah, so basically, I won an Oscar. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Isn't that a hilarious... Those two movies...
kind of amazing. I didn't
Those
realize
two
that.
movies have a hilarious amount of connections just because of where we shot it, the people that are in it.
And yours couldn't be dumber.
Yeah, dude. Again, there is a Blu-ray? Yeah, so it is a Criterion
awesome.
collection.
I mean, that's really... kind of incredible, though. I didn't realize that there was that much crossover between
I didn't even
realize.
I mean, I knew there was like certain locations that like kind of crossed over, but I think Kyle mentioned it. Our buddy Kyle mentioned it to me that Corey, he was like, he rewatched Minding the Gap. He's like, Corey's like in it a decent amount. I was like,
no kidding.
Fuck, dude.
That's awesome.
Like I knew he was in it, but I didn't know.
So that would be a pretty sweet double feature, Minding the Gap and Flesh Games.
Honestly, it'd be pretty good. They're way different, obviously, but
yeah.
You know what? Minding the Gap might be darker than
it is actually
Flesh
pretty
Games.
dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should set up that double feature.
I'll have to hit up Bing and see if he's fucking into it.
Are you Facebook friends with Bing?
I don't know if I'm Facebook friends with him, but we have a lot of mutuals. I don't really know him very well in person. But
where did he go to film school?
He went to the same place. He went to Rock Valley College, which is like the community college that I started at. I don't think he went on after community college. He may have just done community college.
Community college, and then he's nominated for an Oscar?
He worked for like a decade after that.
Yeah.
But he was like already good when he was in community. He had been shooting skate videos and stuff for a long time before that. So he was already making good shit. So
right,
kind of like me, dude. Making fucking smart art stuff, dude.
Dude, I actually watched, what's the one, The Guys in the Woods? that you made, the Two Guys in the Woods?
Yeah, The Long Weekend.
The Long Weekend, yeah. It's not called Two Guys in the Woods.
No, it could be though.
Yeah, that's good, dude. That's
Thank
a really
you.
good movie.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it a lot.
When's that going to get a Criterion release?
It is surprisingly thoughtful and artful, and the cinematography is incredible.
Yeah, I did all that, including... No, just kidding.
Oh, your buddy did the
Yeah,
cinematography.
Kyle shot it, but
Yeah.
I approved of it. Okay,
You're the director, so
I'm the
you're
fucking director,
Yeah.
bro. I sat behind him. That means I get the credit for it.
The Long Weekend.
Yeah, that's
It's
a good one.
I recommend it.
Thank
You
you.
get the seal of approval from me.
Thank you. Would you give it 4 stars?
I give it 4 stars on Letterboxd.
Which honestly, for you, is pretty fucking good, dude.
I give most things 3 stars.
Yeah, so it's
And I
better
mostly
than most
watch
things.
basketball documentaries, so
Yeah. Are you still stuck on the basketball docos?
pretty much stuck in Daco land.
Yeah.
I watched one the other day about, it was an unofficial sequel to Hoop Dreams,
Oh, nice.
and it was not nearly as good.
Is it just made by other people? Is that
It was
why?
made by completely other.
Yeah.
It wasn't Steve James from Southern Illinois. It
Southern
was
Illinois, fucking Carbondale.
Yeah, another alum.
SIU, fucking shout out Joe Swanberg, shout out me, shout out that's it.
Steve James.
Steve James.
Come from quite a pedigree, David.
Yeah, dude.
But it had Arthur Agee, who was one of the subjects of the first Hoop Dreams, and then it followed this other guy, Patrick. I already forgot his name, but he plays for the Bucks now.
Got it.
He actually made it to the NBA, so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't. I mean, it wasn't as artfully made. It was still. Since I'm becoming more and more of a basketball dork, I really enjoyed it.
It's fun that you're becoming more of a basketball dork at your age.
Yeah,
It's just, which I'm jealous of because I have no hobbies outside of movie making, and it's ruining my life. So
yeah, it is actually funny at this age because the chances of me physically playing it ever again are like 0.
yeah.
But I want to play again.
Yeah.
It's sad.
I've thought about tossing the ball around a little bit, but
we should go hoop.
I will immediately throw my back out. So it's just not gonna happen.
We should hoop and film it. Just
That would be a fun.
2 out of shape guys.
Yeah, when we started our Patreon that we'll be making $1 million on, that'll be some extra content.
Yeah,
We'll have
B-ball.
producer Brian film it.
The b-ball one-on-one content.
We'll have producer Brian film it in 4K, slow motion, so we can see our bodies moving
Just
and stuff.
jiggling while
Yeah.
we.
Yeah. Nah, dude, I'm gonna wear a bunch of layers so you can't tell that I'm a fat guy, because that works, dude.
Yep, that'll work. Just
What was
all
I-
black.
I was gonna say something.
What are you gonna say, David?
I don't know, dude. Now I forgot.
Just let your feelings out.
It definitely wasn't gonna be I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't gonna be
It
that.
was something about me doing another podcast. You know, I'm famous now. All I do is podcasts.
Yeah,
So
you're such a famous podcast guy.
I'm actually the famous one now. Things have changed.
Yeah, you did 2 podcasts since we
Yeah.
last recorded. So
Is it 2 or 3 maybe?
tell me about them. What did you talk about on them?
I don't remember, dude. I
Your
black out.
movies?
I black out when I fucking do podcasts. Dude. I don't know what I say. Lots of I did the Overlook Hour. Shout out the Overlook.
Oh yeah, your film's gonna screen there, right?
Yeah, at the they do the Unnamed Footage Festival in San Francisco. which
San
is-
Francisco.
Yeah, I got to make it out there. I got no money, but I got to make it out there. We're talking. If I make it, we're talking sleeping at rest areas type of money that I have.
Dude,
That's what's going on.
that's hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. Never mind.
You're gonna have a real good time.
Yeah. But yeah, I really want to make it. I was on their podcast, and he's a dude. It's so funny that Russell from the Overlook Hour. He's like, I think we share a brain, dude. We should have him on the podcast one of these days. We can zoom him in or something.
Wait,
But,
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to any of that.
he shares a brain, dude.
He shares a brain.
Like we think this, like
Oh, I see.
the reason that I submitted the movie, of course, but outside of that, I listened to their podcast, and he mentioned they were talking about what's that fucking wrestling movie that just came out.
The Wrestler.
That was like a decade ago, dude. What's it called, producer Brian?
No Holds Barred.
Iron Claw. No, it's fine. The Iron Claw.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you, dude. The Iron Claw. So he was talking about that, but he's like, I wish there was a movie that's like a meandering drama about backyard wrestling, and I was like, ding.
What?
So I DM'd him, and I was like, normally I wouldn't randomly send my movies to people because that's weird.
Yeah.
But this is like exactly what you were talking about. And he
Gross.
watched it and he loved it. And then Flesh Games also got accepted to the film festival, and now we're homies. So
Damn.
But we talked about Gothic King Cobra a lot on that podcast because he's a
Nice.
Gothic King Cobra head.
Oh, yeah. You guys are like two peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Why don't you do a fucking podcast with him then?
Yeah, dude. Well, we'll zoom him in. He'll be the third mic on here, and Brian will be the third and a half mic.
Yeah. So, nice. You sent him a copy of Bone Barrel.
Yep, Bone Barrel.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, dude.
I enjoyed that
There's
one.
a couple movies that are good that I made.
I like the very crisp new camera work mixed with the backyard
with the
camcorder
high-A,
stuff.
Yeah,
It's a cool combo. It worked well.
I like it. I think it came out pretty cool.
I think the new modern camera stuff in that actually feels very extra pseudo documentary ish.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I had I think when we were planning that movie, I think I was really into the movie Bully, you know, the Larry Clark movie.
Right.
Which is not a doc, obviously, but like it has like that, it's like really gritty, and you know, it's kind of like the kids like type like wandering camera and stuff, and I wanted it to kind of look like that, and I think it does kind of look like that. So.
Yeah. Damn.
So that's a
Yeah.
good one. You want to look at my copy of Bully over there?
Oh yeah, you got Kids, Bully,
I don't actually.
Gummo.
I wanted. What's funny? It's an inside joke in this fucking home. That was my Bully, my copy of Bully. But then I moved up here before producer Brian moved up here, and I got rid of a bunch of tapes, and I got rid of that one. It was before I was super familiar with that particular movie. I was like, fuck it, whatever, and I just gave it to him, and now it's his.
Really?
But I still I go, that's mine, dude.
Dude, on my Doco nerd watching, I stumbled on a
I'm sweating, by the way.
documentary about the making of Kids.
Oh, really?
It's not the making; it was like Kids, like years after, like
Oh,
what they're up to now.
I may have seen that.
I saw it like a year and a half ago or something, but it was called like "We Were Once Kids."
Yeah.
And
Casper's dead, right?
Casper's dead. Harold Hunter is dead.
Yeah.
R.I.P. those guys. But it didn't paint Larry Clark or Harmony Korine in a great light.
Especially, I feel like Larry Clark is kind of a weirdo. I mean,
Well, it makes you not like him super much, a lot, because they were kind of like, if you think about it, he was like a 40-year-old dude who just showed up in Washington Square Park and started
hanging out with teens,
skateboarding with the young guys.
No, it's totally fucking weird and exploitative and.
But yeah, he like filmed all these people. It was very kind of almost like the stuff you make, like where it's documentary-esque, but also
a little bit.
Yeah, with a narrative, and then he was a part of these people's lives, and then he just like made a movie and like never saw him again. And same with Harmony Korine, really. Actually, it was like,
well, but Harmony Korine like was a kid at the time, so it's a little different. I feel like.
Yeah, he was like in the New York art scene and stuff, and kind of.
I think he was like literally 20 or something.
He was
like,
young.
He was really young.
He was their age.
To me, it's a lot different if you're like around the same age and that happens.
Yeah.
Other than like, because Larry Clark probably came in and like weirdly acted as like some older father type figure for a little bit, and then he's just like later.
That is
thanks for the movie
showed.
Later. Yeah.
It kind of,
and then he moved on to the next movie full of weird teens. Stuff. Yeah. He's just kind of a fucking weirdo, dude. Unfortunately, I really do like a lot of his movies. But
did you ever see Hello Rockers or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't think I liked that one.
I like it. Producer Brian likes it.
Yeah, What's Up Rockers?
Oh,
What's up, Rocker?
Hello, Rockers.
Hello, Rockers.
That's how he would approach the youth.
That's probably what he wanted to call it, and they were like, come on, dude, that sounds like shit, dude.
Hello, fellow rockers.
Yeah, dude.
Just a 60-year-old filmmaker. I mean,
it's like obviously way not as good as like Bully and Kids. And, but I think it's still got a little bit of the same magic.
Yeah, it didn't feel right to me. It just felt off. I don't know. I only gave it one shot, and it was a long time ago.
Well, I own it on DVD, so if you want to take a look.
Oh, the superior format.
Yep. The superior fucking format. I don't even know if that is on VHS tape because it was a little later. It might not.
Yeah, I think it was too late. But that We Were Once Kids documentary it's worth checking out.
Is it? Did you just watch it on YouTube? Or
I think it was on YouTube for a while.
I may have seen it. I don't know.
But I tried searching for it again over the last year, and I couldn't find it again. But it was pretty good. I was obsessed with Kids when I was actually like that age.
The movie Kids.
Yes, I was obsessed with the movie Larry Clark's Kids. But I was a kid then too. Yeah.
No, I like that movie a lot. I mean, it's fucked up, but it's like, I like the style is like unmatched in my opinion. I love it.
I was a skate rat in Northwest Illinois at the time.
You had AIDS.
I had AIDS and was passing it around.
You were just willy-nilly just passing AIDS around, dude.
Is this a documentary? No, it was...
I love Casper in that movie, and I also love Casper in Next Friday.
That's right.
Yeah.
He got roles after that.
Yeah, rest in peace, dude. He kind of played exactly the same guy in at least Next Friday, but...
Yeah. I don't know if he had another character in
it. He probably wasn't acting, really. He was just chilling.
That's what they were saying in the documentary, the kids' documentary.
He was just hanging out.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Being himself.
Yeah. The more you think about kids and it being directed by like a 50-year-old man, it gets weirder and weirder. There's like literal chill, like 11-year-olds smoking weed and stuff in there.
Well, that's why it was extra part of the controversy. Is like he was just filming these children doing drugs. And,
and like weirdly making out with each other, like disgustingly making out. He was probably like, go longer. Not cut yet. Don't stop until I cut.
We're going to need to shoot that again.
Yeah, dude.
So creepy.
Yeah, it's creepy.
There was only a couple, like those were almost everyone in that movie was a real Washington Square Park, like New York City kid. Yeah. And then Rosario Dawson and Chloe Sevigny, they were real, like, I mean, brought in actors. Harmony Korine, who's in a couple scenes too.
But he was like chilling in the New York scene at the time. So
he was more integrated than Larry Clark for sure.
Yeah, that's a great movie, dude.
It is pretty good.
I love Chloe's.
Chloe Sevigny.
She's great, dude. Did you ever see a couple years ago that movie Bones and All? She's in that a little bit. She's twisted in it, dude.
Yeah. You seem to really gravitate towards the twisted cinema.
I'm a fucking twisted ass guy, dude. Yeah. Chloe is great. Yeah. Especially, she's really great in Bones. Bones and All is pretty good. You should check it out.
All right.
It's like do you know what it is at all? It's like a cannibal movie, but it's like a romantic kind of like a road trippy, like meandry drama.
Right. Yeah. I remember seeing some stuff about it.
I think it's based off of like a young adult novel, which is weird, but like it doesn't really feel like that in the movie.
Yeah.
It's got Chalamet in it.
All right.
And some woman. I almost said some other woman as if I was calling Timothy Chalamet a woman.
Yeah.
It was a good movie though.
Right on. Check that out.
There's like a guy that carries around a bunch of hair from his victims. It's kind of fucked up. He has a big like rope of hair.
That's fucked, dude.
That may have been a spoiler. Sorry.
This episode is full of spoilers.
Spilers.
Dude, I can't talk.
You're still all fucked up on pancakes, dude.
Pancake brain.
You should chug more of that coffee, dude.
It's all gone. I should have got the large.
Yeah, what are you doing getting a little baby coffee, dude? What are you, a baby child?
Aruba. This shit actually was kind of trash, to be honest.
No, it's not, dude. Shut up. What's your fucking coffee of choice, dude?
I only get lattes from Starbucks.
Oh God, you probably do, don't you, dude?
No.
What do you get? Oh, you make it at home, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I stop by the Mick Cafe here and there. I stop by Dunkin'. Sometimes I actually do go to Starbucks. Sometimes it's stronger coffee.
Yeah, I'm always like confused when I go in. I just go to Starbucks. I'm like, can I get a regular one?
Yeah.
A large, and they say some word to me that I don't understand. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
This is too fancy for me.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's funny. I think the last time that I drank Starbucks was in Los Angeles, California.
Nam?
Yeah, it was in Nam. It was in this little fancy little block in Los Angeles.
Really?
And I just walked in looking like a piece of shit, like I always do. I was like, "Can I get a normal coffee with Splenda and a little bit of cream?" They're like, "You sure you don't want to whatever one of them fucking things we got?"
How do you feel when you go to L.A.?
Tight.
Do you feel like you're just among your people?
Dude, not the last time. The time before that, I went for actually a screening at a film festival of Long Weekend. Mm-hmm. I felt so tight then because I was just like cruising around Hollywood. I was really into, well, I'm still into, I was really into like post-rock, like goth music. And I was just like rolling around at night listening to goth music in fucking Hollywood, dude.
That's so dark.
I felt like a fucking vampire, dude. It was tight.
Wow.
I like to eat breakfast burritos when I'm out there.
Yeah. What's your spot?
It's called Lucky Boy. It's really fucking good, dude.
Right on.
Let's go to Los Angeles, dude. Fuck this fucking place, dude. Fuck the Midwest. Let's go.
I don't know if I'd like Los Angeles.
I think you would, dude.
To be honest.
Shut up. You would, dude.
What would I like about it?
Dude, there's so much of the stupid shit that we're into all the time.
Like?
Tapes. Fucking probably DVDs now because we're DVD guys.
Now you got my attention.
I mean, I guess it's a little different because you're like a Chicago guy and you got some of the stuff going on. To me, I like it because like I'm into like, you know, movies and like specifically I'm really into horror movies and stuff. And around these parts, Madison, Wisconsin, nothing cool really happens like in the context of horror movies until like October.
Yeah.
But a place like Los Angeles and probably to a lesser extent Chicago, it's always happening.
There's always in Chicago.
Yeah. So
yeah.
But the difference is that Chicago's got dumb winters like it does up here. So
it hasn't been that bad this year.
Yeah, knock on wood,
Let's
dude.
start talking about the weather. That's a good.
Well, I'll tell you what, the weather in Los Angeles is beautiful. That's not true. I've been to Los Angeles like 5 or 6 times now. It's rained every time.
Really?
Every single fucking time.
That's stupid.
And every time I'm there, the people are like, "This never happens," and I'm like, "Disagree."
I disagree.
Disagree, motherfucker. Well, we gotta go, dude. We got 2.5 more minutes.
2.5 more minutes.
Yeah. The weather.
Let's talk about the weather. It's such a cool and interesting topic.
God. I just choked on my own spit, dude.
Let's cough right into the microphone.
Yeah. You know what I just remembered is that I have a soda in the fridge that I should have been drinking this entire time. My mouth is like dry right now.
Fago?
And are we going to do a second app?
Sure.
Okay, well, I'll have to get the soda for that one.
All right.
It's not Fago. I actually still have the Fagos from when we recorded last.
You're such not a juggalo. You were
well, dude, the
not
fucking what did we get? Ginger ale. It threw me off, dude. It was just not that good.
That shit sucked.
And I just was like, I'm not finishing this one. And
flat brown water.
Yeah, which is disgusting.
I don't know how these juggalos do it.
Well, I don't think they get ginger ale. I don't think that's what they drink. I think they drink like cotton candy flavored.
I like to imagine
Faygo.
there's a more delicate sect of juggalos that drink ginger ale.
It would be me, but it's not. I'm not. I don't
juggalos at the gathering that have an upset stomach, they get the
That's
ginger ale.
Me sober, not fucking getting fucked up, not.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's loud right now. Can you guys quiet down?
One ginger ale.
I need a ginger ale. I ate some bad sausage earlier. Okay, it's bothering my stomach.
The sober juggalos with IBS section.
Dude, speaking of, I've been shitting blood today.
Really?
Yeah.
Pure blood.
Well, I wouldn't. There's some shit in there also, but
yeah. Is that at all concerning to you, David?
No. Well, it would be, but I've gotten like 2 years ago I got a colonoscopy because this is like a thing that happens to me from time to time.
Yeah.
And by time to time I mean like once a month. But
it's not normal, dude.
Yeah, but I went to I got a colonoscopy and he was like, everything's good. You're beautiful. Yeah. I got pictures somewhere. You want to look at my fucking colon and my rectum, dude? I got fucking photos.
So you mentioned to the doctor you have blood?
That's why I got a fucking colonoscopy.
And he's like, no, that's normal.
No.
A lot of people shit blood once a month.
He said you should include more bulk in your diet. And I did that for about 2 weeks, and now here we are.
All right.
Like Metamucil. Have you ever taken Metamucil? It makes your turds beautiful, dude.
Really?
But we already had this discussion on the last pods that disappeared. You shit once a day like a fucking professional shitter, dude, so fuck you.
Well.
How many times did you shit today?
0.
That's insane to me. I've shit 4 times
I'm going to leave
today.
you another gift before I leave.
Yeah, you want to shit in here, dude?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, dude. Shit on the cat. Fucking stupid cat. All right, well, I think that's episode 1.
That's a wrap.
Episode 1 in parentheses 3.
This is David Dawson signing off.
This is Scott Miller. Producer Brian, is still recording video. Cool. So we'll have shitty video apparently.